Alright, how's everyone doing? Welcome to From Z to A, Alphabetical Interviews with Zach Anderson. I am Zach Anderson. Today we are here at Sage Sound Studios for the 39th edition of Monsters of Acoustic Rock, and I am joined by DB Kinney. So thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, Zach.
No problem. So I'm going to ask you the difficult questions as long as it has something to do with the letters of your name. So we'll start with D. How do you decide on what songs to play for any given set? Is it a collaborative effort? Is it just you? Do you guys meticulously plan it out ahead of time, or do you change it up on the fly depending on how people react to certain songs?
Well, it's all about the energy for us.
Mm-hmm.
If the crowd is really hot and bringing a lot of energy, we're going to bring that right out of the gate. Right. If we need to work the crowd a bit and build it up, then that's what we're going to try to do. So we work the dynamics. That's what we're all about.
Excellent. All right. Now you guys just released an EP.
Yep.
Tell me about Blindside Mirror.
Blindside Mirror is a 5-song EP. 5 songs written by me. I performed all the music, not to give myself all the credit, because our drummer Brendan Novak, who has a company called Groove Recordings, he did all the drum work and did all the mixing for the EP. Okay. So and then we had Richard Dodd master it. But I'm really proud of it. With quick turnaround, we finished it I think in like 6-7 months.
Nice.
Something like that. And now we're off to the races, and we're looking forward to doing another one.
Excellent. Awesome. Looking forward to it. I've listened to the EP and it's fantastic. So
thanks.
No problem.
Appreciate that.
Now, what kind of music did you grow up listening to, and how much has it affected your own personal style and performance?
I think a lot, because most people, when they're younger, you're a music fan and you gravitate towards music that you can relate to, that you can like kind of feel like part of that music. And for me, growing up, it began with listen to my parents' music, which was folk and rock, the Eagles, the Beatles, the Stones, that kind of stuff, and then moved on to my own stuff, where I was listening to some punk rock, Sex Pistols and all the classic kind of punk rock stuff, and then I moved on to more like hardcore, and then started to chill out with like The Cure and some of the stuff that became kind of popularized, but it was always kind of an alternative flair. I kind of drew a little more, appealed to me a bit more. Yeah. So I always liked that. Nothing wrong with mainstream music like pop music or whatever, but I just always liked something that felt a little bit offbeat or a little bit different.
Nice, excellent. Now, what ideas or themes or topics do you tend to write about in your songs?
Relationships, people. Most of the songs, for instance, on Blindside Mirror, do deal with past relationships. For better, for worse, ups and downs. There are, some of the songs talk about some of the great memories that I have. It's looking back. It's kind of like the Blindside Mirror idea. That's what it meant to me, as a metaphor, so to speak. But it's just looking back, and some of those memories are great, positive memories, learning memories, things that you never forget. And that's the kind of thing that I seem to write about on this EP.
Awesome. Excellent. Now, what is something that's necessary for you to do before a show to get ready? Do you have any pre-show rituals?
Unlike Sting, I don't do yoga or any kind of special eating or whatever, massage or something. But it would be nice if I could. Kind of a busy guy, so for me, I like to do a quick rehearsal beforehand, just 4 or 5 songs, just bang it out, get loose, and stay as sober as possible.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Now I'd like to end all my interviews with 3 interesting or random facts about yourself that many people might not know.
Okay, this is probably the hardest question.
It's always the hardest question.
How much do you tell? or is there anything to really tell? Right. Little known facts about myself. I have a pug.
Okay.
I love him.
What's his name?
Otis.
All right.
And he has his own Instagram page now.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Follow Otis.
Yeah. Otis, oh shoot, I can't remember it now. Right. But anyway, this isn't about him. What else? I also do video production. I've been a video production professional for my whole career. Nice. And so that's a little unknown fact, and we're working on another video or 2. They keep getting better and better. We keep up in the ante, so don't worry. That's the drummer over there. He's gonna be featured prominently. Yep. Is that enough? Do you need something really dirty, gritty?
Whatever you like.
Whatever I like. I really like cookies. I like chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. That's like my. So typically, sometimes I indulge in like all the box cookies.
Nice, excellent. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Zach.
No problem. If you want to check out DB Kinney, please visit the link below. And now we'll cut to a performance from DB Kinney. So thanks again. We'll see you soon.